watching the ASP Productions on YouTube.
Alright, ASP here with John. He's a pilot of the...
Crew chief.
Crew chief. Alright, crew chief of the UH-1 Bell Huey.
New Jersey Forest Fire Service.
Oh, cool. Can you explain on the controls over here?
Okay, what we got here simply, this is the cyclic. This controls the direction of the aircraft. What it does is manipulate the main rotor system in slanted directions, and if you go forward, that will be forward flight, head left, forward left flight, and this aircraft can go backwards, so we can pull back and actually go backwards. What it does is, if you think of the main rotor system as a big disc, there's a what's called a swash plate up there. That's the round thing. The main rotor system actually mimics what that is doing. So when that tilts, the whole main rotor system tilts with it, being all mechanically connected, and that gives us our direction of flight. The anti-torque pedals, or rudder pedals if you will, they just keep the aircraft in line with the flight. And this is your collective down here, and this gives you your pitch. If you look at the end of the blade there, when I lift up on this, you can see the pitch change on the blade. When you pull up on the collective, you go up. When you push down on the collective, you go down.
Okay.
And that's the basic operation. So you have your hands on two things and both feet on, so you're fully involved when you're flying a helicopter.
Okay. And what are these gauges over here?
Navigation, vertical speed, altimeter, and these are all engine gauges up here, and this is our radio pack over here.
Oh, this is the radio?
Yeah, that's all radios down there. Okay. These are our caution lights. All our equipment have what's called chip detectors in them. Mm-hmm. So if there's any problem with them, they'll light up and let us know that there's a problem with the aircraft.
Okay. Now, what does the crew chief do? What's his duty?
I fly left seat on all the fires and help out the pilot. I hook up the bucket. I'm the second set of eyes, and we work together on the fires. And I'm also responsible for the maintenance of the helicopter.
Okay. All right. Oh, wow.
And it looks like we just got best of show for the helicopter.
Oh yeah, you did. You did. So does the crew chief sit here on the right side?
No, pilot's on the right side, I'm on the left side.
Oh, so you're on the left side over
You
there.
are in the pilot seat.
Okay.
Yeah, you can sit in the seat. Yeah, just throw it right out.
Now with this Huey,
the UH-1 Huey. This one was built in '74 originally. We have two other Hueys. They were both built in '66. Or one Delta 6. This is Delta 7. Actually spent 6 years in Vietnam.
oh wow, okay.
So they're old war horses, and we get these from the government because we use them to fight fire. So
Yeah.
we basically sign for them, take good care of them, and use them to help everybody out there with forest fires.
Now these are reliable machines.
Very reliable machines. There's no fly-by-wire stuff. It's all mechanical and hydraulics.
Oh wow, okay. Now when did they stop production of the Huey? If you can,
They're still in production. There's different forms of this. This was the original form, but there's four-bladed rotor systems now. There's two-engine systems. There's all types of variations of this basic aircraft, but this was the original design and build for the U.S. Army for Vietnam.
Okay. Cool. Let's take a look at the engine.
You can see part of it up in here.
So that's the engine?
Right. And the transmission's here. This is the intake for the air for the engine. The air sucks through all those tiny little holes, and centrifugally it spins out any debris which kicks out of that slot there. So you get clean air going into the engine. It's called the particle separator, which is kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Exhaust. It's a dual spool turbo shaft engine. It develops 1,450 shaft horsepower, and it's directly linked into the transmission, which is here, and the mass is directly linked to the transmission. And also from the transmission is our tail rotor drive shaft system, which powers the tail rotor.
Okay. What's the max speed of this?
About 120 knots. That's kind of pushing it.
Maximum payload?
Well, we're carrying over a ton of water, and we're kind of pushing it. A lot of that depends on temperature, winds, and whatnot, as far as the efficiency of the aircraft.
Okay.
But we can lift well over a ton, which is quite substantial.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, Chief, for going over the UH-1 Huey.
My pleasure entirely. When we leave here, I got to do a 25-hour inspection and have it ready for some more fires, which we're probably going to have in the next few days.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Very welcome.